UFC is a $500 million annual enterprise, and fans go crazy for it the country over. But it's only legal in 49 states, the one exception being New York, even though it could pour $23 million into the economy here. I'm Ross Kenneth Erkin here in New York City's Beacon Theater to investigate.
I've avoided saying stuff like this. I won't. I've avoided saying stuff like this, but the bottom line is this. The most powerful politician in this state is keeping us out of New York.
The Culinary Union, which represents workers in the hotel and gaming industry, has a major bone to pick with the UFC for its unfriendly stance toward union workers. Brothers Frank and Lorenzo Fertitta, who run Zuffa, the UFC's parent company, are also execs at Station Casinos, an ununionized business in Las Vegas. Because of the union lobby power in New York, enforced by State Speaker Sheldon Silver, or, as they say in UFC parlance, he who must not be named, the MMA organization can't push its way into the Empire State.
You know, the union is very strong here in New York, and Shelley Silver is backed by the union.
I'm actually super stoked that he came out and was public about it today, because everyone was like, oh, don't say what it really is. Don't say it's really about the culinary unions. And you know what? I think, you gotta be upfront. Why not? Just say it. I think the world would be better if everyone just said what was on their mind all the time. I really do believe that. I don't think I was born to be polite.
Estimates indicate the hubbub around the fights, with an influx of people and tourists to irrigate local businesses, could net huge economic boons, pegged at $23 million annually in New York State.
There's companies that go out there and do these studies on the economic impact, and they take it from cities we've been to and things we've done already. When you do a UFC event, people come in from all over the world, and they stay in hotels, they eat in restaurants, they shop at the malls, they go to the clubs, and they buy tickets, and that's where we're doing. And then people do get employed when the UFC rolls into town. People work on from production to many other things. I mean, if you've ever seen a live UFC event and how big it is and how many people actually work on it, it's pretty crazy. So that number comes from all the different variables of money that would be spent in the city at that time.
I can't see how it would hurt the state. It would only help. So I think it would be to everyone's benefit to let MMA come in here,
That's not to ignore the intensity of the fans' fervor for the sport and the passion the actual fighters have to duke this out legislatively and gain access to their dream venues.
And what I want is fight here, fight at Madison Square Garden or something like that. It's going to be awesome, not just for me, but for the whole team and for the whole city. Look at the fans; they are waiting for this. They're waiting for to see UFC here in New York.
And on the flight in here, and I was like, man, I hope that I'm able to fight at Madison Square Garden before I retire. And it sucks that our dreams don't matter, to some people. We, like you said, we've all walked through those halls. We've all seen the place. We've all heard the place. We know the fights that have been in there, and we can do the same. It's just that they're denying us that, and it sort of sucks.
I tell you, we've spent money and we've used some muscle. It's just a testament to how powerful one man can be in a state.